What is going on, everybody? I am doing some shipping this morning, so I figured I would jump on and hang out with you guys for a while. So let's get it done. Happy Monday. I think I have 17 items going out today. Maybe 19. I don't even remember. Let's see. 19 items. I gotta pick them and I gotta pick them as well. So I didn't pick them yet. I'll show you guys as I pick them, I guess. So, just a nice vintage hammer. You'll probably see him again when I get to you know, insurance and like that. I know it's early, but it's okay. I know I am not the only one that's shipping this morning. What's going on there? Bad Leroy Brown. Anthony, what's up, buddy? Anthony, I tell you this all the time, and I tell everybody this all the time. I don't try to ignore you guys. There's a lot of people that have shows and stuff. If I don't show up or I don't say hello, it's not. It's definitely not done purposely. That's why I always hit you guys up on Instagram whenever I'm thinking about you. So I want to clear the water on that real quick. You guys got how's the weather today? Steph, how are you? What's going on? Good morning. This is crazy. I was at the flea market and there was a pile of golf cart rims, and I was like, I know those sell. I know they have to sell. It's okay. Everybody got to start somewhere. So It's okay. I've started off in a bedroom in a trailer, and trust me, the overhead. I don't have a huge overhead, but the overhead is not fun either when you're gonna pay that bill every month. So you keep up the good work with what you're working with, and don't worry about what everybody else is doing. It is nice to separate home from work, and that's one of the main reasons I did it because I work all the time anyway, but I would literally this time I literally almost fell and hurt myself like Shay did that time. Not saying her house is missing, but hurt myself because my house is flooded. So I do not mind paying what I can. And I have a nice space. Um, Anthony, this isn't for you, buddy. Look at this nice little 4 inch. This one's a Williams, I think. No, this one's not the Williams. This is actually the wrong one. Well, the one I'm looking for is the Williams. I just grabbed it. That's a 4 inch opening. I always pick them up if I can get them for $1. Is that the cheap? I hate when I can't find something. I hate when I can't find something. Oh no. Yeah, that stinks so bad. I'm telling you, I've almost been here as I found it. So this is it, Anthony. Little 4 inch Williams open end wrench. They don't go for as much as they used to. Some of them go for a good amount. I think between one for like $10 a bid. But they used to go for like $25. I'm glad you guys are early birds. I said there's got to be somebody that will be up because I. I think the warehouse space is nice. It's the shelving that I like having. Um, and my shelves are real deep. Um, that's the part that I really am happy about. We got 4 people. There's probably some people that are just watching in the background. Thank you. What's going on? Anthony, I don't think you have a Harley Davidson, but I was at the flea market and I got a Harley Davidson Allen wrench set. That's going out the door for $25. And this is more Anthony's speed. Got a nice old vintage camera for Anthony. Guess he wants to take his Polaroids. What's going on, Ken? How are you, sir? You know, Monday morning, shipping, shipping, shipping. I was watching your Instagram. I want to say it was last week, Ken. Pretty sure it was you. You were at an estate sale and you found something. I believe it was you, and you were live on Instagram. I could be wrong. There's too many people. I'm pretty sure. 428 small box. So these I consider my small boxes, and I'll put like sockets and stuff in them. Just so I don't have to dig through, because this is the size of the socket. So just so I don't have to dig through the big bins, um, I use those because my big bins are this big. I bought these at a factory up north that they buy out supplies, shelving, storage for all kinds of restaurants, businesses, and stuff all over the world. Conveyor belts. I mean, this place, and all this pot is just garbage to them. They don't really care about it. And the bins, I've got 400 of them. As you can see, I got a lot of them. Um, and they charge me $4 each. To most people, that's a lot of money, but $4 for a nice heavy duty. They don't have the wire in them, but for this, to me, it's worth it. And on my shelf, I can fit that and the small box. And I fit 5 of them across. So I do it by hundreds, as you can see. So 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, and then closest. And then what I'll do is like this section here where there's a open spot, I'll put my bigger stuff. So if I have something that doesn't fit in the bins, I'll put it in the big. So it'll be big 100 or big 200, so on and so forth. Just getting started on your day, and you're watching me. Goodness, you must already trying to be on a bad spot. I do got my Dunkin', my coffee, got my coffee, guys. I think I'm going to take just one more, and then I'll get all these set up, and then I'll come back and grab the rest after I pack them in Lego. 583. 583. And most of you guys know this. I put labels on all my stuff, so I know what I got. I might be able to fit one more if it's small. Yeah, it's small. 11 small box. It's right here. It is a replacement for your welding glasses glass. I really have no more room on that shelf. Let's see. I only have one more, and I now have room for it. So I'll just get these wrapped up. I got this little rack that I finally put wheels on, and I use it to pick and to take pictures. I literally don't roll it far. It usually goes about 5, 6 feet, but I would get like it a lot, so that helps. All right. Some of my hammers, like this one, I can fit in a padded. But what I'll do is I will wrap it in cardboard. I have cardboard rolls that I use, and I'm just gonna protect it with the cardboard because it's not gonna get damaged. But I'll wrap it. I'll shrink wrap it in that. Steve Aho, what's up, buddy? What's going on, buddy? You must be on your way to work, Steve O. This one I'll have to stretch a little bit. I used to have some nice white tape that I used to use. I have this one here. And I just put it over the bag a little bit just so they still can tell that I stretched the bag. They usually don't give me a hard time. And then I just put initials on it. I put the person's initials and their state initials. What's going on? It's like a mallet. It's like a 4-pound mallet. It has hide ends, so it's like a it's weird because it's like a soft blow, but it still has like weight to it. But it's so you don't like mess up anything. I'm not talking well this morning. It's early. It's early to be on YouTube, but I figured I would come ship with you guys. Yes. Yep. Yep. It would that might scar it a little bit. I usually when I get to do stuff like that, I'll use a rubber mallet. That's what I usually use. That's more like for like screws or metal you're gonna hit, but you don't want to damage it. Um, but yeah, or like a car part or something like that that you don't want to straight up hit it with. That the hide takes the blow. Um, it's funny because I sell tools, but not saying I don't know what they are. I know what they are, but some of them I don't know how to say it correctly. People will ask me at the flea market, well, "What does this do?" Oh, it makes me money. That's all I can tell you. These are cool. I got these from my landlord. They're little bags, but what I do is because I have a seamer, so what I do is I just cut them in half with the seamer. So that's it. Boom. And then I'll put them in a poly, and I'll do the same thing with the poly. So I don't use all my poly in all my bags. Um, I'll take the poly, and I know what size the label I need it to be, about 4 inches, and then I just trim the bag with the seamer, and then I have extra. I can so done. That's it. I'll actually put a little tape over them sometimes if one of the corners or something. If I see there's a little hole, but most of the time I don't have to. California. He's going a little ways away. Just an old vintage ratchet. So I'll grab the other piece of that I trimmed off. I actually could go again. I probably could use it again. I actually am gonna. I'll take it and I'll just twist it once. I overpack. I know a lot of people don't. They wouldn't do what I do with like a metal socket, but I have good reviews, so I can try it. And I love the shrink wrap. Um, this roll was a roll that I rescued from a big roll, and I cut it, so it's not the best. But boom, and then I just put it in the poly bag, and it's out the door. Ella is up early. Good morning. Ella, did you even brush your teeth yet? You're up early. Ella didn't even have her coffee yet. She just like woke up and was like, "Oh my goodness, Leroy's on. I gotta say hello." Still in bed. See, I told you. So that other piece, guys, I showed you. So that one piece of that one pouch that I had, I was able to use it 3 times because I have a seamer. Um, you can get them on. You can get them online. Don't get a cheap one because it won't last you long. The one I'm using now, I think I paid $80 for it. You can get them on the Amazon for about $30 or $20. I think mine is I don't know what size that is. I want to say it's an 18. It's an 18-inch. If I had a tape measure that I could find, because I have 9,000 tape measures here, I'd measure it for you, but I don't. We got 6 people. What is going on, guys? I got up early, got on YouTube so I can get Ella up. I was like, there's only one way to get Ella up. Got a question for you. We don't do questions this early in the morning. No, absolutely. Let me read that. Give me a second, okay? I will answer it the best I can. I am not a pro. Or I'll fake that I'm not a pro. One of the two. I'll tell you one or the other. All right, let's see. It depends how big it is. If it doesn't, send me some pictures if you can. My Instagram is the same as my YouTube. So, Blood Sweat Cell on Instagram. You see a picture of my ugly face. Um, Send me a couple pictures of it, and I'll be able to help you a little better. Usually, if it looks like it was welded to repair, then yes, that's gonna hurt it. If it's just splash, just like little balls on it, then that's just because they were using it as a clamp when they were welding. Um, it can, yeah, that probably can affect the definitely affect the value. The teeth, I always check the teeth and like get a screwdriver that's nearby or something to make sure there's still a little life in the teeth. You don't want to waste your time getting them with the teeth that are messed up. And then what I also do is if there's any names on them, usually the bigger wrenches they'll have numbers. They came from a factory, somebody who worked in a factory or at a job, and they mocked their tools. That will just decrease the value. You don't want mockings on anything with tools. I mean, it's going to take the price down 1 or 2%. I mean, maybe 2 or 3%. If I have a snap-on socket and it has engraving on it, I normally get $10 for it. I might be able to get 5, maybe. Jen, what is going on? Good morning. Are we talking about clamps on little? This is why I do this in the morning. This is why. This is why I do this. No, Jen. I can't. I can't. It's too early. Jen and Ella, Jen and Ella, they will keep you on your toes. You have to, they will keep you. There's some of the ladies here that will keep you on your toes. And Jen is definitely one of them. So, uh, I love this cardboard. It's corrugated. One side's flat, The other side's corrugated. And this one here is 18 inches. I have another roll that I use for my golf clubs. That's 40 inches. Comes in a roll, and I use it a lot. I just make my own boxes out of it. It's amazing. Like I have this, and it's not going to fit in a poly bag, so I'll take it. I'll take a piece of bubble wrap and wrap it in the bubble wrap, and then roll it in the cardboard. And then I'll show you guys my other trick. You guys know all my tricks. This is my 3-inch tape, 3-inch paper tape. I love it. It's my favorite. It's expensive, but it matches the color of my cardboard. And it's like one of my favorite tapes. I try not to use a ton of it because it costs me about $8 a roll. So I only use it pretty much on cardboard on cardboard when I'm doing these patches, when I gotta make stuff like this. And that's it. Georgia. Jen, you know who the OGs are. You know who the OGs are, Jen. I love it when I see new people. I'm like, wow, we've been here before you. We've been gone and here and gone by the time you got here. So I was explaining to you guys about my seamer. That was a big bag, and I just narrowed it down. So now I can fit my flag in it. I got a flag going out. I don't want to fold it, so I just made its own bag. It's a game changer, I feel. A lot of the stuff that I use, everybody has their own method, but again, I've been doing this for a while, and it works for me. Like the corrugated cardboard, oh my god! When I first got that, I'm like, this stuff is amazing. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Oh. You guys know Craftsman Adventures always sell. I believe these are G. Are these G and double G? This is VA, not GVs. So these are over a pound. So they'll go in a poly mailer. I know that I could probably ship them a little bit cheaper if I just go regular priority, but it's not worth my time to make a box, find a box, build a box. I rather just grab them, put them in bubble wrap, grab some shrink wrap around it. If this shrink wrap wasn't horrible, but done. And I take it. I just put a piece of tape on it just so it doesn't unravel because it will. It goes in my poly mailer. They're paying for shipping, so do I want to try to save money if they're paying for shipping, or do I want convenience? And to me, I want the convenience, the easy shipping. Yeah, for real. I do. I got right now. I only have 3 boxes back in the back. I want to get 2 more because they're funny, man. Those bubble mailers, they'll disappear. Like you'll go in the store and they won't be there. We've already had it happen twice this year. So I I was struggling for a little bit. I didn't have any. This post office that I go to, they're really nice. One of them, and they would give me some, but it was funny. They were like, "We need you to order us some because we can't order any." So these, I won't even put these in a box. I'll put them in bubble wrap, and then I will put them. I advise you not to have a messy warehouse so you can find stuff. I have like 8 of everything, and I still lose stuff. It's crazy. This one's not going to be pretty because I got you guys here. And again, everybody does stuff differently. We all got our ways. I did order some of the eBay water tape. I never use the water tape. Well, there's really nothing with the eBay supplies that I like. I use the poly mailers, but I don't like them because they say eBay on them. And I feel like some of my packages get opened because of that. I don't use a lot of boxes because I use the corrugated, but I don't ship a lot of big stuff as it is. So I gave it a shot. So we'll see. I will let you guys know. I got to get a dispenser. That's going to cost me like $40. But this tape is just way expensive. It's too expensive. And I had got it cheap and I fell in love with it, but I don't want to pay $100 for 12 rolls. I'm just cheap. What size bubble do I use? I use right now. I ended up getting this from a flea market, believe it or not. So I got Big Bubble. I think they're, again, I don't have my tape measure. I think they're 3/4 bubble. I think that's what they're called. And then I have bubble bags, quarter inch bubble, and these are bags, and I use a seamer in shrink wrap. So right now, that's what I'm using. And it works for me. But if anybody ever has any questions about anything that I use for shipping, if you're new or something you see that you like that I use, let me know. I'll try to tell you where to get it. So this is it. These are the rims. They don't look the best, but they were easy to do. For me, I actually enjoy. So, they are JC and they go into Illinois. And that's all I do is I look at the name, I just put their initials and I circle the state. And that's that. This little guy, I have some cardboard in front of me. So instead of wasting it, I'll just put this guy in there and wasting bubble. I'll put some foam tape around it. Now with the smaller stuff, because in the package it can almost look like it is it is like just a piece of something. I put my stickers on them. So I do have stickers. They're tiny. They're horrible. So I don't give them out. And I have these are my big stickers that I've had for a while. Just asking them to give me 5 stars. Um, Thanking them for the business. I love these stickers, but I got them so many years ago. I don't. The company that I got them from was overseas, and they're not around anymore. So that's all I do. I just put them on there, and I throw them in a poly bag. I don't. I do have a cut off poly bag at the cinema, which is this guy from the long one. So I'll take that, throw them in there, and I'll trim the bag again and use it again. Like I'm saying, guys, this some of the stuff I use for me is a game changer. Um, but again, everybody has different boom. Everybody has their own thoughts, ways they do things, and I learn off of a lot of guys. Like I won't even joke with that. All right, LC, LC. It's going to North Carolina. LC, and then NC. Circle the NC so I don't mix it up. I got another half a bag. This is electronic. So I do have another piece in front of me of this guy. So I will take and wrap them in. Everything gets put in plastic, so it's protected in my warehouse in case there's a leak or in case I get mice in here because it's a warehouse. And the dust and the humidity. So this one's gonna get a little extra. It's gonna get cardboard and it's gonna get the poly bag. I had one left over, so not the poly bag, the bubble bag. I won't overdo it. I want to grab the shrink wrap and wrap it. I'm trying to say it won't, but I overdo it sometimes. I thought I had a piece of bag left. I guess not. And what I do? Did I cut this one? I did. That's okay. I can double seam it. I'm gonna throw some tape on this one just because my. What is going on, Kayla? Good morning. It must be breakfast time at Kayla's house. What's for breakfast this morning? Do the kids eat cereal? I don't know if any kids eat cereal anymore. I love cereal. I used to anyway. Kayla, congratulations on your channel. You're doing well. You're blowing up. And Mike, sometimes I sound like a broken record. I always try to support you guys. If I don't jump in a video or jump somewhere and say hello to you, it's not because I'm being rude. It's just there's a lot of people out there. But as you know, I'll hit you up on Instagram from time to time just to say hello, to check in with you guys. I have my people, but I also have my business to run, and I'm not the best on that. Oatmeal. I like oatmeal, but your kids eat more oatmeal? That's crazy. If I give my daughter oatmeal, she'd throw it at me. She'd be like, I don't eat this. Z ZS Wyoming, I think. ZS Wyoming. WA. So this is another P-pad. I can just feel it. I usually weigh them, but it's been a little different. I know it is. Come on. Yeah, thought so. Kayla, I hope to see you at the 127. I am going. I don't know how far down you go. But I will be with Eric and Kevin and Tim. So I hope to see you then if you do go. But I don't think you go down that far. I think Eric might be going up that high. I don't think I am though. WIPP. I might as well weigh this and get this one in. Oh, you know what? It's already in there, isn't it? Yeah, it's already in there. Okay. Shay, what's going on? Good morning. Shay, are you going to the 127? I know that's a little far for you. That's awesome. Yeah. I don't know if they're not doing it. From what I've heard, it's still in the works, but things change. But from what I heard, it was still in the works. From my source, um, but we'll see. Nice, Shay. That's awesome. If I do go, I'm going on Wednesday because I feel like I don't know if any of you guys. It's only seven of us here, um, but I feel like when I pick with other people because of what I pick, um, I don't have enough time. So I want to go a day where I can load up and then I can go and be with everybody. Because I'll get to someplace, even like my hands will be dirty from digging in toolboxes, or I gotta push it out of them to get a box from the back of the barn or something. Um, so for me, I do want to do a day where I can go and, you know, not really go by myself, but you know what I mean, like just be able to like dig, because it's hard for me to dig when I feel like I'm holding people up. I don't want to hold people up. Oh my goodness. Now I know when I need to have a show. Because if I see the man in the house, then I know I picked the right time. Good morning, sir. How are you? And I hope everything is going well with you and your family. Are you still reselling as much, Julian, or are you doing, did you branch off a little bit? Nice, nice. Are you selling at the flea market, Julian, or are you just picking there? I love selling at the flea market. The flea market is my whatnot. I know a lot of guys like doing whatnot, but for me, I like going to the flea market, and I like selling cheap stuff. There's a estate company that I hang out with and help, and they give me stuff at the end of the estate sale, and I got a bunch of like just like spray paints and oils and just the cabinet that everybody avoids. That one cabinet that everybody's like, I don't want that. I always take it, or the underneath the sink, and I sell them for $1.50 each. There's like 40 cans under there, and it's crazy because I sell all of them by the end of the day. A lot of a lot of the I don't want to say it the wrong way. A lot of the foreigners, a lot of the Spanish. No offense to anyone, but they eat that stuff up. For real, Julian. That's good, man. That's how, like, it's like my estate company. Like, they'll I go now. I just go. I have one family that I work with, and I just go to every one of their sales, and I'll go and I'll get the good. Like, I'm there for the day. Um, I was there yesterday and Saturday, and they had me doing deliveries. Like, they'll say, "Hey, we got a guy that can deliver it," and I'll be in the other room chit chatting or researching something, and I'll be like, "Hey, how much to drive this dryer?" And I'll do a delivery and get free stuff. Like, you can't beat that, and it gets me out of being stuck here all the time. So keep that grind, Julian. That's awesome, buddy. Like I said, I like the flea market. I don't make a ton there, but you build relationships, and people, once they start knowing you, they'll bring stuff to you. That's always awesome. Are you staying away from big stuff, Julian, or you don't care? I wish I was more active with Facebook because I should be, because I could do well with Facebook Marketplace on in person, not. I don't want to deal with. I don't want to deal with the shipping part. I always show this if you guys are new. For some of my pointed stuff, I use erasers. I buy them from Amazon, and I put them over the points so they don't go through the package like that just did. Nice. Killing it. See, and that's how you have to look at it. You gotta learn at the flea market, and you can't be upset because you made 650 this week and you made 70 last week. So within 2 weeks you made 300 a week. Like, what's wrong with that? You know? Um, so like I said, just keep the grind. Like, that's crazy. If I ever end up in that area up your way, I do want to travel more doing flea markets. Um, I'll definitely let you know. Um, how many spaces do you get, and what do they charge you? JKNE. One spot is 30. Oh, 103 spots. I'm going this weekend. I think it's going to be tough because of the holiday, but I didn't go this week because I was back, packing up. I was getting stuff for it. I don't sell a lot of high end stuff, Julian. I sell a lot of low end stuff at the flea market, but you could still make you know $200-300 from dollar items, and you just move them and get. Now that I have a sauce where twice a month I can go and grab this stuff, it's okay to sell it for 2-3 bucks. I don't even think I'm bringing tables and chairs this week. I'm tables and chairs, tables. I think all I'm going to do is tarps. I think I'm going to put tarps down, put my tent up so I can stay cool because it gets hot down here, and put it all on the ground. I got rakes and shovels this time. I got some household stuff. I might have to put a table now that I think about it for that stuff, but I'm going to be very minimum on the tables. Anywhere between 1 or 2 spots, $20 a spot. It depends on how big the spot is. Down here, man, they're crazy, Julian. What they do is it's really, your spot is really 10 by 10. But what they do is they put an 8 by 4 table in your spot. And really, that's all they want you to sell off of. They don't want you to sell um, behind it or in front of it. You can if you're outside, and that's what I do. The inside, the inside is more. The outside is 12. And what I do is I'll get one spot, park my van. I find the spot that's the deepest, the best spot for my money, where I can get the biggest spot and not get in trouble for it. So that's usually what I do. And then I pay 12. In the fall, I'll get 2 spots. In the summer with the heat, I only get one because it's 90 degrees, and I still gotta. In the morning is not bad, but I still gotta tear down in 90 degrees, and I try to keep most of it tented. So my customers have shade and my tools are covered. What is going on, Tim? No problem, Tim. Anytime. You know that. I had my computer at home this weekend, so All right. So I was connected the whole time. And I guess that is no. That's okay. That's funny. All right. Absolutely. I'll definitely, I'll help you price them or whatever. They sell at the flea market like crazy, even cheap stuff. Um, and if you put word of mouth out there that you buy stuff or you will give a finder's fee to somebody who, if you buy off of them, Julian, that always helps too. Be safe driving. £2, 5 ounces, 6 ounces. And come on. Nine, 7, 9. £1, 10 ounces. Why is this doing this to me? Every time I go to re-enter a measurement, it's giving me that faulty. I always double check my shipping numbers. I do bulk shipping labels, and I always got to double check because I know something's 4 ounces. I know I don't put it under priority, and I feel that they mess with you and they'll slide them in there to get you to pay more. I just really feel like that. I do. So I always double, sometimes triple check to make sure that I am not paying them more than what I want to give them. When you're doing shipping and you're right now, I'm not even, it's only about 16 items and it's $70 shipping, 78 to $80, $78. So, oh, come on. See, don't do this to me. I just did all that work. Oh my God. Dang it. This is where I want to throw the computer. If anybody wants to stay for the show. I just took all that time and did all that, and it told me my bulk editing was messed up. So now I knew something was wrong because as soon as I changed something, I'm trying it again. As soon as I changed something, some of my packages, it gave me that faulty message. So we'll see. I'm doing it again, but we'll see how this works. No, see, it gave it to me that it did it that time. Um, I'm afraid to go too far, because if I enter re-enter all this stuff and then it acts up again, I'm not going to be happy. So I got to be careful. I think I'm just going to do these few and see what happens. Let me double check. Padded, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Priority, yes. Priority, yes. That one is correct. Yes, yes. That one's actually a pea pepper. I'm gonna stop here. This is business, guys. This is when you want to throw stuff. All right, I removed a bunch of them. I want to just try to see if I can print out these. Please, Jesus. Let's see. If any of you guys are here and it's boring, I apologize, but this is the way it is. Let's see. All right, so that one looked like it wanted to work. Well, we'll see in a minute. Okay. So that worked. Think my printer's still sleeping. I was only able to do 11. I did 11 that time. All right, guys. Well, I know everybody is shipping. Thank you for everyone who stopped in to say hello. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I got more work to do. Shipping is almost done. Then it's time to label. Post office is not open for another half hour. Yes, Ken, I'm leaving. Not boring. Good to see you. I'm not. Yeah, yeah. I went and that's why I'm always worried, Ken, about doing my bulk shipping. I don't have a lot. Like this is a lot for me. 19 items. Um, but I always do half and half because I just went and was greedy and I did 18 items, had them all checked, everything was good. I pre-packed them. Then I go back and I check the weights, make sure, like I said, eBay likes to mess with my numbers sometimes. and then I'll print them. And the first time I pressed it, it's a bulk shipping error. Done. All the information that I put in for some of the packages, and most of them have package information, but like I said, I got to check it. And some of my packages that I make, I just got to tweak. I have the shipping information because that's how they pay, but I got to tweak them a little bit. It all went out the window, and that's so I just did 11. So 11 of them are good. But Ken, I'm gonna run, buddy. Um, if you ever wanted to do a private chat, I do those, but being on here, I just don't want to stay on here right now. So message me, Ken, because we could always do a private chat hangout for the day or an hour or so. All right, guys, take care. Have a great day. See ya. Thank you. Out.